Okay, fifth graders, we are going to have 6 problems of independent work, all involving long division today. Actually, I take that back. 5 involving long division, and 1 involving magic zero. Okay? What I want you to do for each of these is, I'm going to do the problem. I'm going to put it on here. I need you to pause the video and do the problem on your own, and then play the video to see where you got stuck or if you got it right. If you are getting stuck, you can play the video, but I need you to be honest here and not just watch my video and copy all the answers. You'll be learning nothing. You'll get the work done, but that's not the point, okay? So here we go. We're going to start with what are our letters? Think of what the letters are. Write them right now. Pause this video. Write the letters for steps to long division. Okay, you should have paused the video and written, does McDonald's sell burgers Sundays? What? Okay, arrow back up. So there's your letters. All right, the first problem I'd like you to complete is 864 divided by 2. And I want you to use the steps to long division. Don't do this in your head. It's supposed to be an easy one with easy numbers, but I want you to learn the steps. So pause the video now and do the problem, and then play the video. Okay, first question we ask is the what question. What times 2 equals 8? Another way to look at that is what times 2 equals 8? Well, there are 4 2's in 8. So we put 4 on the top because the answer to the what question always goes on top. Then we touch it because next we have multiply. 4 times 2 equals 8. Now we're on the S, which is subtract. 8 take away 8 is 0. Then we bring down. You can only bring down one number at a time, and I ask you guys to use your arrows. And you get a 6. Now you're at S. But this is not subtract. This is the other S, which says start over or go back up to the top. So we're back up here again saying what times 2 this time equals 6. Well, how many 2's are in 6? I'm sure you guys already did this problem. It's 3. So after we divide, we always have to multiply. 3 times 2 equals 6. Then we subtract and bring down. I always like to put these together. Subtract, bring down, start over. What times 2 equals 4? 2. Remember the answer to the what question always goes on top. Then we touch it. 2 times 2 equals 4. We subtract, then bring down. But look, fifth graders, there is nothing to bring down. So that now we have our quotient. Our quotient is 432. Okay, if you got it right, give yourself a little star. If you did not get it right, no problem. Let's go on to the next one. Page 2. Oh, dramatic. I guess page 3. I was writing on page 2. That's weird. Okay, let's write our letters. Pause the video right now and write your letters again. Okay, you should have written, does McDonald's sell burgers Sundays? What? This time we're going to have a Price is Right rule one, okay? So let's do 794 divided by 3. Go ahead and pause the video and do this problem. Okay, now you're back. Let me go to a different color. Kind of like to mix it up. All right, sorry, I have the sniffles this morning. First question is a what question. What times 3 equals 7? What times 3 equals 7? Well, if you count by threes or multiples of 3, you will never land on 7. So you want to get as close as you can without going over. So what would that number be? It would be 2. Okay, now that is divide. Now we multiply. 2 times 3 equals 6. Subtract. 7 take away 6 is 1. Bring down. Now here, okay, so we just multiplied, subtract, brought down. Now we're going to start over. Say what again? What times 3 equals 19? Well, again, how many 3's are in 19? You cannot do that, meaning there is nothing times 3 that will equal 19, so you need to get as close as you can without going over. That would be 6. 7 would give you 21, too big, breaks the Price is Right rule. Then we multiply. Watch me touch it. 6 times 3 is 18. We subtract and get 1. Bring down the 4. But this is not our remainder because after we bring down, we always have to start over. Now we ask ourselves again, what times 3 equals 14? In this case, 4, because 4 times 3 equals 12. This is why they call it long division. I'm running out of room. Okay, then we subtract. 14, take away 2, or 12, sorry, is 2. Then we bring down, nothing to bring down, so we have our answer. Now, what I've been asking you guys to do, and I hope you did this on the problem you just did, and if not, do it for the next one. You need to write the remainder as a fraction. So it is 264 remainder 2 with a fraction of 3, or 2/3, because that's the divisor. All right, let's try another one. Please do, first write your letters. Pause it and write your letters. Yep, you guys got this down. You guys are doing awesome. Does McDonald's sell burgers Sundays? What? All right, going to get a little bit harder here. The problem's not going to be any harder. It's just going to be that we are going to have a little bit more difficult of a number that I'm going to have you be the divisor. So let's try 7 this time. Ooh, do we know our 7s? I put the little times in the corner. All right, go ahead and pause the video and do this problem on your own. Okay, if you're watching this video, it means you're back. So, same thing. The cool thing about math is it always works the same. Unlike English that has all these weird rules, math always is consistent. So, first question is, what times 7 equals 8? How about a 1? 1 times 7 is 7. So I just multiplied, I touched it. Now I'm going to subtract. 8 take away 7, is 1. Bring down the 6. So I just brought down. What do we do when we bring down? Yep, you should be saying in your head, start over, go back up to the what question. What times 7 is 16? Well, that would be 2. Remember, the answer to the what question always goes on top. Some kids get confused and want to put it on the bottom. It always goes on top, the answer to the what question. Now we're going to touch it. 2 times 7 equals 14. Subtract, you get 2. Bring down your 5. Remember, long arrow, only one number at a time. Finally, we're going to start over one more time. How many 7s are in 25? Let's try 3. 4 would actually be closer, but it would break the Price is Right rule. 3 times 7 is 24. No, 21. Oh my gosh. I'm really getting nervous here. Mr. Gilroy's looking over my shoulder. 25 take away 21 equals 4. So remember how to write that remainder. I hope you wrote it correctly this time. It's remainder 4, like you learned in 4th grade, remainder 4/7. So that bottom of the fraction is always going to be whatever the divisor is. Okay, we have one more problem and then a magic 0. Okay, this next one is going to be, well, first write your letters. Yep, you got them. Does McDonald's sell burgers Sundays? What? Now this problem's going to be a little weirder. We haven't done one like this, so we'll see if you're able to get this one and give it a shot. Let's do 469 divided by 6. Go ahead and pause the recording and do that problem. All right, what did you notice about this one that was strange? Don't know if you guys know. It's what times 6 equals 4? Uh-oh. What times 6 equals 4? This is the first time we're using a 0. 0. No 6s can go into 4. Because if you even do 1 6, 1 times 6 equals 6, but it breaks the Price is Right rule. So our first answer is going to be 0. So there's a 0 in the divisor, which can be strange for some kids. But the rules still work the same. Now let's touch it. 0 times 6 is 0. Subtract, you get 4. 4 take away 0 is not 0. If you have 0 on your paper, okay, it should be 0. It should be 4. Then what do you do after you multiply? You subtract. And now we start over. Bring down. Oh my gosh. Subtract, bring down, start over. Mr. Manderfeld, come on. What times 6 equals 46? Uh-oh, this is our first real difficult one. How many 6s are in 46? Anybody know out there? That's right, 7. Because 7 times 6 tied their shoe when they got up there, 42. You subtract, right? Because after you multiply, you always subtract. You get 4. bring down the 9, long arrow, start over. Last question, what times 6 equals 49? How many 6s are in 49? Oh boy. 9 times 6 is 54. 6 times 8 is 48. So I'm going to have to do 8. 6 times 8 is 48. You subtract, you get remainder 1. But remember, we write it as remainder 1/6. So our quotient, 5th graders, is 78, remainder 1/6. Okay, we have our last problem. That's going to be a magic 0 problem. Okay, let me switch to black with my sniffles this morning. Oh my goodness. Try to do 468 times 38. Ooh, multiplying by 8 could be scary. Go ahead and do that on your own. Pause the video now, and then we're going to come back and correct it. Okay, here we go, magic 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up my 3. Okay, not cross it out. I'm just pretending like I'm covering it up. And now we have a single digit. 8 and 8 fell on the floor. When they got up, they were 64. So I carry the 6. 6 times 8 is 48. You can't see me, but I am counting on my fingers. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. I put down the 4, carry the 5. 8 times 4, the hardest, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Check your top whoa, geez. Check your top row. It should be 3,744. Ooh, very satisfying when you erase on this thing. Look at that. All right, let's switch colors. What is my next step, 5th graders? That's right. Kill, cross, magic 0. You switch colors one more time. Let's go red. And now we're on the 3. I know I scribbled it out before, but we're on the 3, right? Because this one's gone. 3 times 8 is 24. We put down the 4, carry the 2 up, way up. 3 times 6 is 18, 19, 20. Put down the 0, carry the 2 up, way up. 3 times 4 is 12, 13, 14. And we add. Check your bottom row. That is 14,040. And now we just add 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 7 plus 0 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. And then 1. 17,748 is the product, because that is the answer to multiplication. Thank you for doing these problems. I don't know if you had enough time. If you have extra time, look below to the directions that I had on Google Classroom to what you can do if you finish early, okay? All right, thank you guys. Hopefully this helped.